like you know everything about your family, until you take one simple DNA test that shatters everything you thought was true. That's exactly what happened to me. My life was turned upside down when I found out I had not one, but two half-sisters that my dad had kept secret from us. But here's the kicker, my mom knows about one, but not the other. Growing up, my family seemed perfect. I never questioned my dad's loyalty, but I always knew something wasn't right between my parents. They loved each other, but there was this unspoken distance that only got worse over time. I had no idea why, and I never asked, until that day when everything changed. I was just doing a regular ancestry DNA test for fun, something to learn about my heritage. But what came back was anything but ordinary. One match stood out, half-sister, and the name sounded vaguely familiar. A quick Google search, and I found out that my dad had fathered a daughter with someone else while still married to my mom. My heart sank when I confronted my dad. He admitted the truth. He had an affair with a woman while they were married, and she had a daughter. The half-sister knew about us, but we had no idea about her. My mom knew, but she only found out recently too. The weight of this secret was unbearable, but here's where it gets crazy. As I kept scrolling through the DNA results, I found another match, a second half-sister, someone I had never heard of before. This time, the connection wasn't just through my dad, it was through another woman. I had two sisters I never knew about, and my mom had no idea about the second one. The whole thing was a tangled mess of secrets and lies. I struggled to process everything. What should I do? Should I tell my mom the truth about the second half-sister? Should I leave things as they are to avoid causing more pain? It felt like I was caught in the middle of a family drama I never asked to be part of. I didn't know how to bring it up. Every time we sat down as a family, I felt this growing distance. My dad had apologized, but the truth was, nothing would ever be the same again. My mom, she already knew about the first half-sister, but what would she think if she found out about the second one? Could she handle it? One day, I decided to take a walk with my mom to get some air. I was ready to finally tell her about the second half-sister. But before I could say anything, she turned to me and said something that blew my mind. You know, there's one more thing I never told you. My mom confessed that before they were married, she had an affair too. The man in the photo, he wasn't just a family friend. He was another piece of the puzzle, my real biological father. My mom had known about my dad's affair all along, but she'd kept the secret to protect me. Both of my parents had been keeping their own lies for years. At the end of the day, we're all just human. We all make mistakes, and sometimes the truth comes out in the most unexpected ways. But family, even with its flaws and secrets, is still family. And while I may never have all the answers, I now know my own story better than ever before. The DNA test didn't just reveal my ancestors, it uncovered a web of hidden truths that changed my life forever.